As a former daily wine drinker, I would never go back and try and moderate my drinking. And honestly, I get asked this all the time. Can I ever go back and, just have the occasional drink? Will I ever be able to learn to control it? But I'm going to explain why I personally would never go back to that. I'm Brigitte. If you're new here, I'm nearly 6 years alcohol-free, and I post all the time about middle lane drinking. Not addicted, not occasional, not free. Here's the thing. This is a really personal decision. It's totally personal. It's totally unique to you. When I'm working with coaching clients, it's all about their relationship with alcohol, where they want it to be. And there's no judgment there. We don't do judgment. It's not my journey, it's their journey. And I always recommend, whatever their end goal is, I always recommend taking a really good break from alcohol first, because only then you can start seeing things clearly. You need to be able to step out of the middle lane slightly so that you can start seeing it for what it is and seeing your drinking patterns and the things that trigger you. But for me, before I quit 6 years ago, I tried moderation so many times. Oh, I'll just have one tonight. I'll control it. I'll just drink at weekends. I'll only drink when I'm in company. I had so many rules. And my biggest thing was always starting again next Monday. I'll start again next Monday. Oh, I'll just have the weekend and then I'll start again on Monday. And I know it's so common because I hear it all the time. But truthfully, it was exhausting. It's knackering. You've got to have rules. You've got to stick to the rules. You're constantly negotiating with yourself. You've constantly got like an inner battle. Will I? Won't I? When will I? How much will I? Constant thinking, constant mental ping pong. It was just exhausting. It was only when I actually stopped trying to moderate and took a different approach that things improved. I started to feel actually free. I started to have less noise in my head. No rules, no mental load, no back and forth. Now listen, this is just me. That's my story, and that is the way I choose to live my life now. I'm better this way. Some people do moderate. They do it successfully. That's not for me to judge. But I know exactly where this path leads to me if I start giving any room to that idea. So if you're asking yourself those sorts of questions, will I ever be able to enjoy this, or will I be able to control it, or will I be able to learn, then I'd always say take a really good break first and decide from there. We've all got to find our way to get alcohol free, to get sober, our way, where we want our relationship be, our path, our journey. It's so cheesy, I totally get this, but it's so true. Everybody's journey is different. And when sober people meet one another, a lot of the time when they do talk about it, it's like, how did you get here? We've got a story, and this was my story. I moderated for so long. I found it exhausting, and now I'm just free of that mental torture. So it's all good, and I'm better that way, but that's just me.